Hello, it's great to be with you. And no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm your match commentator, Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, the former Arsenal, West Ham and Coventry midfield player, Stuart Robson. And if this game lives up to its billing, we're in for a riveting occasion. It is Manchester United against Espanyol.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Ronaldinho. Lisandro Martinez. Stoichkov. On to Silva. Now Griezmann. Encouraging stuff from United.
Well, as you can see, this is a great bit of skill. He hits it perfectly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant strike.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Xabi Alonso. And it's with Ronaldinho. And just missing the target.
Well, they're at least making chances. Now they need to be more clinical.
Well-timed tackle. N'Golo Kanté. And he keeps going. Chance to play it in. And a shooting chance for Kanté. And a goal here for Manchester United. They are the big favourites now.
Well, that's really good awareness of the situation. He just places that beyond the keeper. That's a top-class finish.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Ronaldinho. Walker now. Well read to ease the pressure. Just lost his focus. Throw in here. Danger averted. Milinkovic-Savic. Kanté. Will he find the net? And it goes! A 3-goal cushion, and you truly sense it's a matter of how many.
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just watch his technique here. He just hits through the back of the ball with such power. There's no stopping that.
On they go again, and United beginning to run away with this. And so it is, the first half story has been written. So the two teams have switched around, and the second half is underway. Gareth Bale. Well, pass after pass, maybe they can chisel an opportunity. Oh, big chance! And the flag raised, offside it is. Teammates around him. And turned onto the woodwork. So half an hour remaining. Ronaldinho. Well, nicely cut out. Now what can they do with the ball? Decent effort there.
Well, he has such good technique. He really did hit that well. He certainly came close there.
Theo Hernandez. Stoichkov. Conte. Griezmann. Now Griezmann. And Stam was able to get there. He's going forward well here. Ronaldinho. Well, nothing wrong with the header. It was always going that little bit off target. Well, this game is almost in the history books, and it's not going to be one the visitors will want to remember for long, Stuart. Bale! And there it is, a goal. But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, just look at this again. It's so hard to knock off the ball once he gets going. Of course the defending could be better, but that's a great individual goal.
Well, it's a tale of 4 goals in this match now. 3-1 it is. And that is going to be that. Well, a tale of woe in terms of the scoreline as far as the visitors are concerned here.
Well, Derek, they were certainly off the pace today. Beaten to the ball in too many key areas. They need to refocus now and perform better next time out.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company in the commentary box today is, of course, Stuart Robson. And we can't wait for this one to start with justifiable cause. It's Espanyol versus France.
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
A long-distance effort, and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. It's a decent effort, you have to say.
Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close, though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Getting the ball forward. Ronaldinho. Very timely interception. Pulisic. The ball with Luka Modric. Savic. Well, that takes the wind out of their sails. Great defending. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Ronaldinho. Did well to win the ball back. Xabi Alonso. Now with Müller. Müller. Options in the middle. Managed to get it out of there. A chance then for the respective managers to address their charges. It is half-time here. Well, as they get the ball rolling again, interesting to see how this second half pans out. Just cutting off the supply. Giovanni Di Lorenzo. Pulisic now. Modric, purposefully. And under pressure, that was a fine claim. Ronaldinho. And he did what he had to do defensively. And a goal! And you've got to say, they definitely took a deflection off the defender.
Well, as the replay shows, it takes a deflection, and as a result, the keeper had very little chance there. They just got a bit of luck.
So France get the ball rolling once more. We're about to find out how they're going to react to the setback. Into the final 20 minutes. This could be the equaliser. Excellent defending. Pulisic. Now back and forth in terms of possession. Throw in for France coming up. Pulisic. Sound piece of defending.
Well, just listen to the noise in here. These fans are doing everything to get there.
He's in here. Surely now. Oh, it's in! And that might be the goal that clinches it for them. No looking back now, surely.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. And there it is, the final whistle, and the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, Derek, it was a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, and my commentary partner, as always, is Stuart Robson. And we're fully convinced this game will live up to its billing. It's Espanyol up against Manchester United.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
Gareth Bale. Could be! And a goal! Just what the fans wanted to see. The ideal way to begin.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
And back underway. 1-0 it is. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. And the free kick awarded to Manchester United. Couch called upon. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Good piece of defending. Ferdinand. Well read to ease the pressure. Alonso. Oh, in with a chance. And denied by the keeper. Impressive. Mopping up defensively. Toni Kroos. Kroos. Gerd Müller. Couch. And on to Müller. And in with a real chance. And failed to keep himself on the side, unfortunately. Roberto Carlos. Well, very close to half-time now, and it's a narrow lead for the home side. Stuart, how would you assess what you've seen?
Well, it's been a tight game so far, but they've just had that little bit more quality on the ball, particularly in midfield, where they've just started to take control. They'll be fairly happy going at half-time if it stays like this.
Using all his defensive acumen to cut it out. So, the whistle then. We're at the halfway stage in this match. So the ball is rolling again. United might be behind, but still plenty of time for them. What can they do in the second 45? Xabi Alonso. Dirk Kuyt. Kuyt. Gareth Bale. Well, passing moves like this will keep confidence levels up. And a goal! They're going to take some stopping now. Two in front here.
Well, here's the replay, and as you can see, Wolf is so easy. He's given far too much time and space. He doesn't even have to jump. Poor defending, you have to say.
So underway again, and a 2-0 advantage here. Xabi Alonso. Chances on. And still a chance. And clears the danger. Alonso, can he make it count? And a goal! There he is, and the double. They just can't subdue him.
Well, here's the replay, and you can see why the manager is doing this. It's just really poor play. Offering up possession far too easily in a dangerous area. And at this level, if you keep doing that, you're going to get punished. It's just not good enough.
And he read it well. Messi. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. United struggling to keep possession here. Ronaldinho. Well, that's a decent-looking attack, this. Can't miss, surely. Another goal! The lead grows to 4 now. A rampant display.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
And United will switch things around personnel-wise. A lopsided contest, 4-0. proceedings. They haven't been at their best.
Well, as you can see, he doesn't mess about here, does he? He's strong, well-balanced and skillful. That's a top-class finish.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Xabi Alonso. Walker now. Well, he's got past his man. Take it away. The referee blows for full time. It ends in a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, Derek, what a good performance that was. They did most things right, and their attacking play was inventive and had a real cutting edge. That was a really dominant display from them today.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and I'm joined for expert analysis by my partner, Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Real Madrid against Espanyol.
Well, as always, I'm looking forward to this because both teams have strong aspects to their game. Both managers like to
Müller. Gareth Bale. And it's with Ronaldinho. I must say this looks promising. Lilian Thuram. Der Kuyt. Ronaldinho. Bale. Now with Kuyt. Possession and patience, the watchwords. Well, not of a mind to take any chances, tipping that one over. Marcos Llorente. Now Mo Salah. Good challenge by Alonso. Bale. Now with Kuyt. You can sense the threat is there. Griezmann. Mo Salah. For the lead here. Well, he didn't miss by an awful lot. And with that, the first half draws to a close.
Coming up at half-time, there will be a display from the police dog display team. So stay in your seats.
Well, Real Madrid are going to make the change now. Underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. Gareth Bale. Must take the lead here. And a goal! Now they have their opener. And now they can celebrate.
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. So Bosloy. So after that, a goal kick it'll be. Stan. Alonso. De Count. And on to Alonso. Xavi Alonso. Müller. Müller! And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
So the ball rolling again. 2-0 the score. Into the final 20 minutes. Victor Gyökeres. Good situation for Griezmann. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
Substitution for Real Madrid. Gareth Bale. Now with Müller. And it's with Ronaldinho. Alonso! And a confident clearance. And we've entered the final 5 minutes. Gyökeres. And both hands on it. Good goalkeeping. And that is that. The referee blows his whistle for full time, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, they were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield area, and they also looked threatening in the top third of the pitch. It's a really good result for them.
And a warm welcome on what is a fine day for football. I'm delighted to be able to report. My name is Derek Ray, and my commentary partner on this occasion is Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Espanyol taking on Real Madrid.
Well, the atmosphere is building nicely here, and we've got two teams who like to play good football. Let's hope we get a good game here. It should be.
Count. And it's with Ronaldinho. And they're eyeing that final pass, you just feel. Still alive. Ole Romani. Might be onto something with that ball.
That is a brilliant strike. Just look at the connection he makes. That's how to hit a ball. It's a magnificent goal.
Well, the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Alonso. Now Roberto Carlos. Xavi Alonso. Roberto Carlos. Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. And they find a gap in the defence. No panic, just passing. Mopping up defensively. And a goal! A significant
Let's look at it again. What a volley this is. Perfect technique, great contact, and a wonderful goal.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Lucas Piazon. Angelo Stiller. And now Larson. Larson. Well, can they make one of these passes count? Not getting anxious when they have the ball. So it's going to be a goal kick here. Lilian Thuram. And it's with Ronaldinho. And scope for them to produce something exciting. Working away patiently, looking for an opening. And there it is, the half-time whistle.
Would the club secretary please note Mr. Moon is in the building.
Underway then in the second half. And the two teams matching each other just about stride for stride. Plenty of support here. Can he put them in front? Oh, that's an expert piece of defending, just as it was looking threatening. Gareth Bale. Müller. And they continue to advance. And can they jump in front? And a goal! He's put it away! A celebratory moment!
Well, I have to say, this is a really good goal. Just look how well balanced he is. He knows he's going to be under pressure, but he shows great composure to hit the target.
Action underway once more. A wake-up call for the Real players, maybe. Can they find a response now? Ole Romani. Oh, and it goes! Sensational strike! And now he deserves to celebrate!
Well, we won't get tired of seeing this, will we? Because that struck so sweetly. He really does surprise everybody here, not least the keeper. What a good finish that is.
So underway again, and it's a story of parity. 2 goals apiece in this one. Walker. Ronaldinho. Walker now. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? Sound piece of goalkeeping.
Well, time is running out to get this winner, but the fans certainly believe it's coming. Just listen to the noise. What a fantastic finish we could have here.
On the offensive, is there to be late excitement? Can they forge ahead? And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly entertaining. Both sides had periods of the game where they were dominant, but overall, I think the draw is just about the right result.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray, and with me here on the commentary box is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. Stuart, what are your expectations for today?
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Struggling to get it away. Bale, on to Miller. And a goal it is! No long wait for the opener today.
Well, when you see this again, the defending just isn't good enough. The clearance doesn't get enough height on it, doesn't get enough distance on it, and suddenly the ball's being played back into their danger area, and they don't reorganise themselves, and that's why the ball's in the back of their net.
Makelele. It's with Scholes. And Turan got rid of it. Julie. Gigi Buffon. Claude Makelele. Michael. And unable to pick out a teammate. And that'll be a throw. Well, such a high degree of difficulty.
Such a difficult piece of skill, which he made look so easy. That deserved a goal.
Xabi Alonso. And on to Mula. Oh, he's through here. And it's got to be. Oh, it's in. A two-goal cushion now. And the lead fully merited.
Well, just look at the bend he puts on this. It's good technique and perfect placement. That's a top-quality finish.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Scholes. Diego Forlan. Ronaldinho. Dirk Kuyt. Ronaldinho. Almost at half-time, and they're making home advantage count, I think it's fair to say. Stuart, your thoughts?
Well, they've played some really good football up to now. In particular, the way they've got it into their front players has been excellent. I've also liked the movement of the strikers. They just now need to take this forward into the second half.
And with that, the first half draws to a close.
Coming up half-time, don't forget, we'll be having the Lucky Raffle, and also don't forget the Lucky Programme draw.
Well, underway once more, and it's going to be fascinating to see what developments occur in this second half. A bit short with the clearance. Well, the keeper had to intervene under a bit of pressure there. Roberto Carlos. Now can they make something happen? Milinkovic-Savic. And the ball with Milinkovic-Savic. Not the most confident clearance. Ronaldinho. Alonso. Going well. Didn't go to plan at the end. Van Basten. In with a chance. Surely. He's foiled them on his own. And a throw-in forthcoming. Michael. They couldn't maintain possession. Roberto Carlos. Gerd Müller. Bennett traversing the danger. Milinkovic-Savic. Still not clear. Making sure nothing came of it. for full time. It ends in a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
Well, Derek, they were better than their opponents in all aspects of the game. They defended well enough, they dominated midfield, and they created chances as well. It was a great performance.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and no problems at all on the weather front as we get ready for this match. I'm Derek Ray, and keeping me company in the commentary box today is, of course, Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Espanyol up against Newcastle United.
Well, as is always the case, both teams will look to control the centre of the pitch. Whichever can do that will dominate possession and probably the game. This is going to be key, I think, today.
To Peter Schmeichel. Cat. Now with Bale. Alonso. He's got to score! And a foul in the opinion of the referee. Now, what can they do from this free kick situation? Well, a disappointing free kick. A long way off target.
Well, no wonder he's looking a bit sheepish. Really poor effort, you have to say.
Gareth Bale. Well, he's given us away. Hamsik. Reinders. Hamsik. Federico Di Marco. He missed that. What a glorious opportunity.
Well, the flag's gone up and he was offside, but he didn't know that when he took his shot.
Dirk Kuyt. Müller. Well, a long-distance effort and a highly respectable one, Stuart.
Well, he surprised everybody, including me. It's a decent effort, you have to say.
Virgil van Dijk. Hamsik now. On to Hamsik. He's moving through the gears, Hamsik. Can they prize them open now? Just trying to keep their opponents on their toes with the passing game. And a goal to give them the lead. They have their reward.
Well, here you can see what a good goal this is. He hits it so cleanly and the keeper has no chance. That's a great strike.
So the match has restarted, 1-0 here. And with that, the first half draws to a close.
Please remind you that racism will not be tolerated in any form, and offenders will be removed from the stadium.
So underway again, the Magpies with the lead, but this game far from being done and dusted. Alonso, Ronaldinho, Müller, and a goal to level this contest, all even.
This is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So back underway following the equaliser. Milinkovic-Savic. Tajani Reinders. They could really get at the opposition. Amjik. Will it be? And a goal to re-establish their advantage. Just look at the celebrations.
Well, this is a brilliant strike, as you can see. He hits it with so much power. The keeper had no chance. Fantastic finish.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the scoreline. Count. Walker now. Dirk Kuyt. Well, it's a very attractive passing sequence. Composed and patient passing. And moving the ball nicely. Müller. And a goal! The equaliser! Superb entertainment!
Well, here it is again. He hits this so sweetly, doesn't he? That's a brilliant goal from a top-class player.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Into the final 20 minutes. Milinkovic-Savic. Puyol. Cleared away by Stam. On the attack. Is there to be late drama? Can he put them in front? Well, from that position, he really should be doing more to work the goalkeeper. Federico Di Marco. Tajani Reinders. Well, no stopping him. Cleared away by Roberto Carlos. Teammates available. And there is the referee's whistle for full time. Even Steven here, they can't be separated. We were triggered to goals. And Stuart, interested to get your verdict.
Well, Derek, what a good game it was. Plenty of chances, some good attacking play, and a couple of outstanding individual performances. I really enjoyed that one.
Hello and a warm welcome on what is a glorious night for football. Perfect playing conditions. I'm Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and alongside me at the microphone is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, Derek, as is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
Rafinha. Decent effort there.
Well, he has such good technique. He really did hit that well. He certainly came close there.
Walker. Bale. Ronaldinho. And Rob had enough about him to deal with the French post. Müller. Well, he almost headed it in. Laurent Blanc. And Mateus has it. Rafinha. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear to be the high percentage option. Close though, Stuart.
Well, he did have options, but that was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Alonso. They couldn't keep possession. Van Basten. Van Basten has it. Rafinha. Mo Salah. And there it is! 1-0. Their efforts have been rewarded. And look at the celebrations.
Well, just look at this. He's so alive to the situation. That's a neat-headed goal in the end.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? Bale. Rafinha. And in the right position to make sure it didn't go all the way through. Cat. Gareth Bale. Brilliant save. That is that for the first half here.
Would the club secretary please note Mr. Moon is in the building.
Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Bale. And the header just wide of the mark. Toni Kroos. Salah. And Salah! And a goal! Calls for celebrations again. 2 in front.
Well, just look at this. He keeps his composure and he almost passes it into the back of the net. That's a very good goal.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Ronaldinho. And on to Müller. Ronaldinho. Bale. Oh, that is a goal from long range. He won't soon forget. Absolutely right out of the top drawer.
Well, let's take another look because this is a special goal. He's so far out when he strikes it. He couldn't have hit that any better.
So on with the match. 2-1 is the scoreline. What's going to happen next? Still ahead by a goal and moving the ball with purpose. Looking for the final pass that will open things up. And into the last 20 minutes. Müller. Now with Ronaldinho. Just as well from the defensive point of view that he was able to make that interception. Van Basten. Danger here as he runs at them. Throws it away. Wasn't a great clearance. Can he finish them off? In it goes! He's made it a brace for himself. No one's stopping him apparently.
Well, when you see this again, the defending just isn't good enough. The clearance doesn't get enough height on it, doesn't get enough distance on it, and suddenly the ball's being played back into their danger area, and they don't reorganise themselves, and that's why the ball's in the back of their net.
Ronaldinho. Gerd Müller. Roberto Carlos. Müller. And that will be all for this game anyway. And defeat for the visitors, much to the disappointment of their supporters.
Well, Derek, they weren't at their best today, both as individuals and as a team. And they didn't deserve anything from the game. Need a much better display next time out.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, and sitting next to me with his tactics charts at the ready is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. It's Al Wehda against Espanyol.
Thanks, Derek. Well, often we talk about the tactics, the individual players that are missing, but so often it's the mentality of the players that is key to winning any football game. Which of these teams has the right attitude today is the big question.
Clearance wasn't decisive. De Piero. Did well to clear it away. And he couldn't quite get himself back on side, Stuart.
Well, as a player, you need to be able to change your mind, but he wasn't able to, and that's a poor pass.
Giving the ball away. Xabi Alonso. Well, from so far out, it didn't appear.
Well, he did have options. That was a good effort in the end. He wasn't too far away, was he?
Ronaldinho. Gerd Müller. Bale! And a goal! That will do it. They've been pushing for it, and now they've been rewarded.
Well, here it is again, and it was never really in doubt, was it? He was always going to score from there.
And the ball is moving once more. How important will that opening goal prove to be? Count. Gareth Bale. Walker now. Müller. And a goal to increase their advantage to 2 overall. That little bit of a cushion. Now it's all about keeping the concentration.
Well, look at the finish here. He's just eased that beyond the keeper. That's a good goal, you have to say.
So 2-0 now. Isaac. It's with Del Piero. Hadji. Rivaldo. Sergio Busquets. And he's outdone himself. Wonderful save there. Not quite the clearance they were hoping for. And with that, the first half draws to a close.
Coming up at half time, there will be a display from the police dog display team, so stay in your seats for that.
So back underway here into the second half. Alonso. Ronaldinho, opportunity, and there it is! 3 goals in front now, an immense performance.
Well, here's the replay, and just look at that power. That's almost unstoppable. That's a great strike.
Three goals without reply. Del Piero. Pavel Nedved. Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
And into the last 30 minutes now. Del Piero. Ronaldinho. Alonso. Bale. Ronaldinho. And it's with Ronaldinho. Clearance needed to be better. Well, they can keep possession now. Sergio Busquets. It's with Rivaldo. Rivaldo. Here's Busquets. And there it is! A goal! But will it be purely a consolation at this stage of the proceedings? They haven't been at their best.
Well, I think everybody knew what was coming. That's a good goal.
So there it is, 3-1 the current scoreline here. Count. Müller. Now with Count. Can he put it away? Oh yes! As pure a header as you're likely to see. And he ought to be very proud of that one.
Well, just look at this. He's so alive to the situation. That's a neat-headed goal in the end.
Too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
Well, it was a very assured performance, wasn't it? I was particularly impressed with their play going forward. Really lively, almost cutting through at will at times. The result was never much in doubt, if I'm honest.
Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, excited to be bringing you match commentary. And alongside me, my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And no question, this ought to be a game that gets pulses racing. It's Manchester United against Espanyol.
Thanks, Derek. Well, this should be a decent game today. Both managers will have a game plan. Both teams have a certain style of play. And both sides will want to start quickly. I'm looking forward to this.
See,
this absolutely brilliant. He's such a good runner with the ball, and it's a great individual goal. Brilliant from him.
1-0 then. Roberto Carlos. Well, a really good run. Müller. Could be. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box. Just begging someone to get on the end of it, but he's still got so much work to do. Just look at the strength he shows to hold off the defender and still get his shot away. That's a really good finish.
So back underway following the equaliser. Casemiro. He's in behind. And a little too close to the keeper in the end. Xavi Alonso. Roberto Carlos. Now with Count. And he has options available. Alonso! Well, hit with ferocity when accuracy was required. Stam. It's with David De Gea. And they need to get tighter here. Must take the lead here. And a goal! Just like that, they're back in front.
Well, as you can see, this is a wonderful strike. He makes the perfect connection, and he has so much pace in it. It's a great goal.
So back underway at 2-1. Tight contest here. Xavi Alonso. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. And on to Count. And will they be able to play it in behind the defence? Well, potential danger. Well, nearly shaving the post with that header. Well, the managers will now deliver their half-time team talks. We're at the end of 45 minutes in this game.
We'll be having the lucky raffle, and also don't forget the lucky program draw.
Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Good run, very much in control of the situation. Well, nothing comes of it. It looked promising. Best. Cantona. And a good take under duress there. Gerd Müller. And we're into the final half hour. And the free kick awarded to Manchester United. Bale. Free kick awarded then by the referee. This could level it. And he's gone and scored to level it again.
This is a very tidy finish, as you can see. He's under so much pressure, but his strength just allows him to hit through the ball cleanly. It's an excellent goal.
So underway again, and it's a story of parity. 2 goals apiece in this one. Now with Cantona. Müller. And it's with Ronaldinho. He's gone and found the net! Brilliant piece of finishing! Magnificent goal!
Well, here's the replay, and what a well-delivered cross this is. Perfectly placed, and the movement is good, making for a comfortable finish. It's a really great goal.
Here's a change for Manchester United. Just 15 minutes remaining.
Well, I'm not sure United have been at their best, but there's still time to find that equaliser. And you have to say the crowd have been brilliant. They're still driving their team on.
Oh, could be. How about this for drama? All even once more. Astonishing.
Well, let's take another look. And wow, how cleanly does he hit that? The keeper was never going to save it. What a good goal that is.
So the ball rolling again at 3-3. Walker. On to Bale. A move of promise. Is it going to end with them scoring the winning goal? And with that, the referee brings this contest to an end. All square here in what was a thoroughly compelling game. Stuart, your analysis.
Well, it could have gone either way. I thought both teams were very positive, though, going hammer and tongs from the very start. And I think the draw is probably the fair result.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. My name is Derek Ray, and ready with his tactics board to provide all the analysis is Stuart Robson. And everyone here on tenterhooks, you'd have to say, with good reason.
Everything needed for a good game here. Two motivated teams, a vibrant atmosphere, and some very good players. Let's hope we're not disappointed.
Textbook interception. Well, just seemed to lose control there. Couldn't keep it in. And now a corner. And a goal! A significant deflection. And no wonder the goalkeeper is looking up at the sky in disbelief.
Well, there it is. Quite clearly, it takes a deflection, and that's enough to beat the keeper. Not much he could do there.
So underway again here. 1-0 the score. Walker. But after that fantastic effort, it's gone out for a throw-in. Bale. Walker now. Ronaldinho. On to Bale. This could be the equaliser. It's a corner. And they've done it to square the game once again. Exhilarating.
Well, here's the replay, and it all starts with the delivery into the box. Just begging someone to get on the end of it. And then what a great finish as well. Good connection with the ball, leaving the keeper with little chance. It's a great goal.
So back underway. They've levelled it at 1-1 here. Gianluca Zambrotta. Bullet. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Good piece of defending. Müller. Count. On to Bale. Still level here, but the pressure escalating. Nice looking pass. Can he put them in front? And there is the goal! He's found the net. Joy unconfined.
Well, here it is again. Just look at the quality of the cross. It's inch perfect, and then what a strike. That's hit with such ferocity. Certainly no stopping that. That's a great goal.
So the ball is rolling again. 2-1 the score. What's going to happen next? Gianluca Zambrotta. Ramirez. And on to Zambrotta. Good use of the ball, but can they trouble the defence? Oh, from miles out, he's done it! How about that for a pure strike? Terrific technique! Wondrous!
Well, as you can see, this catches everybody by surprise. Look where he is when he strikes it. That's a great goal.
And it's level again here. Both sets of fans being put through something of an emotional mangle. And with that, the first half draws. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Mo Salah. Very alert defending to put a stop to the chance. Müller. Gullit. Isak. And the ball with Gerrard. This is Salah. Arsenal pushing forward with options available. Can they take the lead? Oh, incredible save, and he snuffed out the danger. Really sound goalkeeping.
Well, that had to be a goal, didn't it? What a stop that is.
Minutes to go in this one. And he has options available. Oh, and it goes! Sensational strike! And now he deserves to celebrate!
Well, look at the replay here, because they don't come much better than this. He hits it so sweetly. What a goal this is.
What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Alonso. On to Bale. Ronaldinho. Well, on the attack, hunting for a late equaliser here. Oh, a goal! That levels it in the closing phase of this game.
Well, just look at his strength here. He holds on to the challenge, he keeps his balance, and he finds the back of the net. It's a wonderful goal.
And level again here. This has been quite the roller coaster ride. Lilian Thuram. Roberto Carlos. And that is going to be all for this game. Well, we were treated to goals, but no winners in the end. Stuart, what did you make of it?
Well, Derek, it was certainly entertaining. Both sides had periods of the game where they were dominant, but overall, I think a draw is just about the right result.
Well, the weather forecasters promised us an agreeable day for football, and that's exactly what we've got. I'm Derek Ray, getting ready to bring you all the action, accompanied by my broadcasting partner, Stuart Robson. And every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. It's Spain against Espanyol.
Well, it doesn't matter how good your players are or what formation they're playing in, you have to earn the right to play. And I'm sure that would have been reiterated by both managers in the dressing room. It promises to be a really good game here.
Pedro. Riquelme. Splendid defending, and it needed to be. Plenty of options. It did look on for them, but not to be. Rivaldo. Riquelme. And Riquelme. Count. Well, he was a long way from goal, but that didn't seem to bother him.
Well, he won't strike a football much better than that. That certainly had the keeper worried.
Xabi Alonso. Ronaldinho. And it's with Ronaldinho. Good-looking sequence. Can he put them in front? And a goal! Now they have their opener, and now they can celebrate.
Well, as you can see, he's just placed that beyond the keeper. That's a very good finish.
And back underway, 1-0 it is. Pedro. And on to Count. Now with Riquelme. Well, when all was said and done, Stuart, he wasn't a million miles away.
No, he wasn't, because he generates so much power from that sort of distance. His technique is brilliant.
He's in here. Surely. In it goes. That will greatly help the cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high.
Well, you have to admire this bit of play. Just look how he runs with the ball. He always looked in control, didn't he? That's a brilliant goal.
So back underway with the lead standing at 2-0. Carvajal. It is a decent-looking attack here. Not really the ideal clearance. The clearance by Thuram. And with that, the first half draws to a close.
Coming up half-time, don't forget, we'll be having the Lucky Raffle, and also don't forget the Lucky Programme.
Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Ronaldinho, and he's through here. And it goes! Well, it's one goal after another. A highly impressive performance.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
This is looking rather comfortable for them. 3-0. Rivaldo. Federico Di Marco. He has teammates around him. And he's broken free. And a good take under duress there. Gerd Müller. Rivaldo. Count. And a goal here! There it is! They've done it!
Well, here's another look, and you can see what a good finish this is. He holds off the defender brilliantly and keeps his composure. That's a great goal.
So they get the ball moving again. 3-1 the scoreline here. What's going to happen next? Alonso. Is this the moment? And you cannot argue with a hat-trick. Simply unstoppable today.
Well, here you can see it again. Good run, great strength, and a composed finish under pressure. That's a top-class goal.
Well, not too much defending going on in the grand scheme of things. 4-1. Count. This is Pedro. Across the touchline, so a throw in here. A foul it most certainly was. Free kick given. And the referee has decided he's not going to stand for any more of this nonsense. And a yellow card it is. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. A glorious chance. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, let's take another look, and it's not good enough defensively. They're slow to react, don't get tight enough, and don't deal with the situation. And there's the outcome.
So the current scoreline, 4-2. Alonso. Rivaldo. Here's Pedro. Giroud. And Thuram got rid of it. And there it is, the full-time whistle here, and it's a victory for the visitors.
Well, Derek, it was a comfortable win in the end. Fully deserved their victory because they dominated every aspect of the game. It was a really good result for them here today.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me, ready to provide all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere really building up nicely, we should be in for a terrific contest. It's Espanyol, and they take on Arsenal.
Well, this should be interesting today. I like the makeup of both teams. They really do have a good balance of attacking and defensive qualities. But the team that has the greater desire will probably come out on top.
What on earth happened there? He continues his run. Must take the lead here. There it is. A delightful start to this match. Just what they were hoping for.
Well, here we can see just how good this goal is. It has everything. Skill, pace and power. There was no stopping him there.
So the match is restarted, 1-0 here. Bale. Promising attack this. This could square the game. And a goal! An end-to-end game. And they weren't behind for long.
Well, as you can see, he's a great talent. What a run, what a goal, and what a player he is.
So in business once more, on the back of that very important equaliser. 1-1. So Bosloy, they've regained possession. Vicente Lizarazu. Rivaldo. Scholes. Well, they're going to be very cross with themselves because that was a wasted opportunity. Walker. Count. Lula. to Bale. Gerd Müller. Ronaldinho. Definitely look as though they want to make this move count. Alonso! Paul Scholes. And it's with Ronaldinho. Well, they keep passing away. And it was a good-looking sequence, but it comes to an end. Count. Ronaldinho. Now with Bale. Müller. Simple save, really. And there it is, the half-time whistle.
Now, please remind you that racism will not be tolerated in any form, and offenders will be removed from the stadium.
And so the second half gets underway. Almost a case of the two teams saying to each other, whatever you can do, I can do just as well. Looking for that final pass, looking for the goal that would put them ahead. Well, they couldn't keep that sequence going, unfortunately. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Walker. Now, options are plenty. Count. Oh, and it goes! And that is simply vivacious on the volley. Take a bow, take several bows. The degree of difficulty was high, but you wouldn't know it. What a skill to possess. Absolutely marvellous.
Well, here it is again, and it's really poor defending. They just don't show enough urgency to get tight or make a block, which is why the ball's ended up in the back of their net.
And the ball is moving again. Anyone's guess how this is going to finish. 2-1 currently. Rivaldo. Not the most confident clearance. Well, nothing comes of it. Can he get them level? This could level it. Not the best clearance. And intercepting it. 10 minutes left for play. Ronaldinho. Scholes. Did well to clear it away.
Well, what an atmosphere we've got inside this stadium. These supporters are doing everything they can to get their team over the finish line.
And the ball is loose. And there it is, the final whistle. And the fans will be leaving the stadium with smiles on their faces.
Well, Derek, they didn't dominate the game by any means today, but overall they had the better of the chances and just about deserved their win.